Sword Arts Online is one of the worst anime I've watched since 2010. The first episode shows a potential to be a great anime, until it turns into a mediocre mess. Kirito is a worse offender. He's a douchebag, a complete fuckboy, a selfish asshole, and a rotten hacking bastard, aka Gary Stu and Deus Ex Machina type main character, alongside with his horny cyber slots in a MMORPG, which turns into a dating simulator, which is such a wasted potential. Sure, the music is great, the fight scenes is epic, and the visual is a saving grace of this atrocious piece of shit, which is alright. But hey, if you want some anime that feels just like a great MMORPG themed anime, just watch Azul World or Log Horizon, and of course, all of the trilogy of the Dot Hack series. Trust me, it's a lot more better than that piece of garbage. But ironically, the latest game of Sword Arts Online, which is the title of Sword Arts Online Hollow Realization, I sorta liked it. I enjoy it at the Dengeki Game Festival, which is in Akihabara. This game has a lot of potential. And I can already tell you guys that it is a lot more better than Lost Songs. Let's just hope that this game is a lot more better, or worse. I don't know. Let's just hope that this game is amazing. Maybe I just had to give it a benefit of the doubt. So, this is your everyday generic gaming nerd named SacredEdge, and this is his top 5 reasons why Sword Arts Online Hollow Realization kicked ass. Reason number 1. The gameplay. The previous gameplay style of Sword Arts Online feels a bit clunky, and it sorta reminds me of a shitty game known as the Garbage Fantasy 13, or Garbage Fantasy 13 2, and especially Garbage Fantasy 13 The Lightning Returns from Her Ass! Also, I forgot to mention that this game also reminds me of a gameplay of Xenoblade Chronicles for 3DS and Wii. And these are the great game, mind you. Now, back to topic. The gameplay of Hollow Realization feels a lot better than all of the previous Sword Arts Online game. It's more faster, fluid, and overall has a potential to become a much better game than Lost Songs and Hollow Fragment combined. Sorry about that. The gameplay feels somewhat similar to Ys, Dragon's Dogma, Final Fantasy XIV, and God Eater, maybe because of a hack and slash type gameplay. It may use some of the skill set based on the previous Sword Arts Online game, like Skill Allied or Skill Collaboration Attack, Sword Skills Hotkey, and some support skills, just like in the previous Sword Arts game in a PlayStation 4 and a PS Vita game. I just hope that a PS Vita game is not a visual mess. I just hope that. Yeah, I am really happy that the gameplay is actually a lot more fluid, and all I can say that wow, the gameplay would be a lot better, and it's a complete game changer for me. I just hope that this game come out and I'll give it a shot. Yeah. Reason number 2. Weapon variety is back. Finally! Equipping whatever weapon of your choice is a nice return for Sword Arts Online Hollow Realization. Yes, it's a thing and for most MMORPG theme games nowadays. It has been there for Sword Arts Online Hollow Fragment and Infinity Moment for the PSP, which is also a PSP like the Hollow Fragment or the PS4. Sadly for Lost Songs, you cannot equip whatever weapon you like in that game. Most of the weapon types you can only equip based on your characters of your choice. Since Hollow Realization is in Horizon, you can now choose whatever weapon type you want in your own set of playstyle to make this game have a lot of weapon variety of your choice. That means you can now equip whatever weapon you'd like, just like in the previous games of Sword Arts Online Infinity Moment and Hollow Fragment. With that being said, you can now equip whatever weapons you'd like in that game. That means you can choose like a 1 sword, 2 sword, twin sword, daggers, spears, axe, 2-handed axe, and whatever. All of those. That means all of it. Literally. Well, you're not going to swap. There's no equip choices like you can swap whatever weapon type you want, but you can equip whatever weapon you're in within that game. I don't know about if the weapon variety choices that you can equip for your party members, but I don't know maybe the weapon choices for your party members are gonna be exactly the same, as soon as being the spear, the rapier, and you get my point. So yeah. Reason number 3, which is my personal favorite by the way, a proper character customization. Finally, a proper character customization has been properly implemented for Hollow Realization. The customization in Infinity Moment and Hollow Fragment is a bit alright. You can customize your very own Kirito in any fashion you like, such as female Kirito or male Kirito, which is obviously even your hair, your face, your skin, anything you like, but it feels limited in my perspective. While in Lost Songs, it has a character customization, which is fine and dandy. We get the chance to create our very own character to explore Alfheim online. But the problem is that it's too limited into 2 types of the part of the character creation. It makes the customization really limited and the character looks completely generic and half-assed. So, to say the least, at least it looks better, at least it's better than nothing, I guess. Based on the trailer, we get the chance to play as our very own created character, complete with a proper character customization to make our very own character unique, which is for the multiplayer purposes, which is going to be a lot more awesome than it puts Lost Songs created character into shame. Boom! Take that, Lost Songs! Take that! Reason number 4. Massive world. The world looks massive. Based on my video on the Akihabara, which is in Dengeki Bunko Game Festival in Akihabara a few months ago. It has a split that goes to another set of map, which is standard in most JRPG. You can go to Cave, Ruin, or whatever you can go, another side of the map, you name it, you call it. The Lost Song is a huge world as well, due to its ability to fly in the air and reach some specific area that requires you to fly in order to get to another specific area, which is very standard in most JRPG, to be honest. But at least the graphics looks okay for the PS4. It is completely optimized for PlayStation 4, which is really huge. It feels like an MMO, but it's not. It's not an MMO, but it feels like MMO that it doesn't make sense really. But at least it looks like a MMO, but it is a single player game only, which is, I wish that they made an MMO based on that kind of shitty game. It's not shitty, so it's shitty anime, whatever. So yeah. Reason number 5. It is fully optimized for PS4. Hopefully for the PS Vita as well, because that's the only thing I worry about the most. The Hollow Refragment is a PS4 game, which is a port from the PS Vita, which is known as the Hollow Fragment. The only feature it has, as far as I know, that it has 60 frames per second, which is alright. The Lost Songs shares the same thing as well. Well, how is the Hollow Realization, you may ask? As for Hollow Realization, the graphics in this game is alright. The game is in nice 1080p and 60 frames per second. The button prompt for the support skills can now easily use via touchscreen of the PS4. Alongside with the nice looking graphics and the fluid gameplay, overall the game is fully optimized for the PS4. I just hope the PS Vita would do the same thing for the PS4 version, because I'll just have to explain it later on. So this is my 5 reasons why Sword Art's Online Hollow Realization will kick ass. Because, bottom line, the game itself looks amazing, but despite the anime so bad at the first season, and I didn't watch the second season because the hype of majority of the insane fanboys started to kills me. To be honest, that's why I didn't watch it and watched Log Horizon instead, because it is a lot better. But game-wise, I'm really enjoying this. Maybe I just don't like the anime. Maybe I just had to that gives me an idea just to read the light novel of it. Who knows? If the game's amazing, I am really happy. If not, then too bad, that's their loss, but not really. So yeah, there you have it. That is my 5 reasons why this game will kick ass. I just hope nothing would happen, but still, it's gonna be amazing. Let's just hope that this game's gonna be kick ass once the English version has been released, that is. So there you have. So yeah, I would have to see you guys on the next video. So yeah, someday at the Sea of Stars, I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, take care.